So, let's dive into video sales letters. What makes them so effective compared to traditional sales pages?
Well, for starters, they're way more engaging. A well-crafted video can keep someone watching much longer than a block of text ever could.
True, and people are lazy these days. They'd rather watch than read. But it's not just about format, right?
Right. It's about the structure. Great video sales letters follow a clear process. The blog I read broke it down into specific steps, starting with a strong hook.
Ah yes, the hook. That make or break moment. Any tips from the blog on crafting a killer one?
Definitely. It says you should open with a bold statement or question that grabs attention instantly. Something like, "What if I told you you're throwing away thousands every month?"
Classic curiosity gap. And then I guess it rolls into building trust.
Exactly. That's where the story element comes in. You tell a relatable story, usually your own or a client's. It builds connection and credibility.
That makes sense. And I've noticed they often lean into pain points early on, too.
Absolutely. You highlight the problem your audience is facing. It's all about showing them you get their struggle.
So after that emotional alignment, you pivot to the solution. Your product?
Bingo. But the trick is to position your offer as a natural result of the journey, not a hard sell. More like, "Here's how I solved this, and you can too."
Kind of like leading them to water, instead of just splashing them with it.
Ha, exactly. And then you reinforce the value. The blog mentions stacking benefits, like peeling an onion layer by layer.
I like that analogy. And what about objections? Do they address those in the video?
Oh yes, that's a huge part. You bring up the most common objections: price, time, effectiveness, and you crush them one by one.
Like, I know you're thinking this won't work for you, but here's proof it will.
Exactly. Testimonials, case studies, even quick demo clips. It's all about social proof.
I've seen videos even use animation to show before and after scenarios. Pretty slick.
Totally. Visuals help simplify complex ideas. The blog also emphasizes clarity, like avoiding jargon and keeping the message focused.
So no buzzword salad. Got it. What about the call to action?
That's your grand finale. The blog stresses you should give one clear, simple next step. Click here, sign up, order now. Whatever it is, don't give too many options.
Because too many choices equals decision paralysis, right?
Exactly. And you should create urgency, limited spots, deadline countdowns, stuff like that.
Scarcity always gets me. I hate missing out. What else does the blog say?
There's a section on optimizing for mobile, because apparently a massive chunk of views come from phones.
Makes sense. So subtitles, fast load times, and no tiny buttons.
Yep, and one more cool thing. They mention the virality score.
That sounds techie. What is it?
It's like a checklist that predicts how likely your video is to be shared. Things like emotional triggers, simplicity, storytelling, and even music choices.
Oh wow. So you can kind of pre-engineer shareability?
To an extent. It's not foolproof, but following those principles increases your chances.
That's gold. I bet most people just wing it and wonder why their video flops.
Exactly. The blog makes it clear successful video sales letters are engineered, not improvised.
Any examples in the post?
Yeah, they reference a few formats, like the classic problem agitate solve and the testimonial sandwich.
Testimonial sandwich? That sounds delicious.
Ha, it's where you open with a happy customer clip, go into your pitch, then end with another strong testimonial. It builds trust and ends on a high note.
I'm totally stealing that. So let me guess, the final piece is testing?
Right again. You test different versions, change the hook, tweak the CTA, try new visuals. Then track engagement and conversions.
It's like marketing science. No room for guessing.
Nope. Data drives everything, even down to when you post and what thumbnail you use.
Man, it's a lot more than just talking into a camera.
It is, but once you learn the system, it becomes repeatable. That's the power of a good process.
So true. I guess the takeaway is, If your video sales letter isn't working, it's probably not your product. It's your pitch.
Boom, nailed it.
All right, let's wrap it up with the thought. What's the one element you think most people skip, but really shouldn't?
Easy. Storytelling. People want connection before conversion.
Love that. All right, folks. Hope you're taking notes. This stuff sells. Literally.
Go forth and script wisely.